What to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
We are back with the nationally syndicated and always fashionable film critic, Ryan J.
Thank you so much.
I love your bow
adjustment.
tie. It's a little
Thanks.
bigger than some that we've seen. I like the size of it.
It is looming large today, yes.
It's
but check out my
fantastic.
shoes. These are my new favorite shoes.
I love
These are John
those.
Fluvog, and I have these shoes in like 10 colors.
You should do a style blog, do you?
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about that. Maybe now that's a sign. Maybe I have to do it now.
Yeah, he is fashion police for Us Weekly, which is
thank you.
super cool. All right, let's talk about Justice League. We've been teasing it. It's rated PG-13. What's the tone of this? Overall, what'd you think?
This is DC's final answer to the Marvel Cinematic Universe of Avengers, and they finally, I think, come full circle, and they're doing things that Marvel does, and then they're doing some things even better now than Marvel.
Wow.
It's very, very good. I mean, there's just no competing with the full team. We've got fan favorite Wonder Woman from the summer and her great standalone movie, but when she gets together with the return of Superman and Batman, Aquaman, who's super easy to look at,
boy.
The Flash, who's very funny and provides a lot of comedic relief, and then Cyborg. I mean, there's just this team of super friends is fantastic.
Interesting. What's the tone of the movie, would you say?
It's very well balanced, and that's because halfway through, Zack Snyder, the director, had some family issues he had to leave for, and they brought in Joss Whedon to finish and do some rewrites, and they brought some really great comedy in, because that was one thing that DC really had trouble with along the way, striking the tone of balancing comedy with darkness and maturity. But there's a lot of personality in there. Ezra Miller as the Flash is a real scene stealer.
Well, and that's the thing. Okay, and I want to talk about the cast, but it's interesting how so many of the superhero movies, the comedy is now part of, it seems like, all of them.
Yeah, I feel like the audience demanded it. And Marvel got it right for so long, and DC was just a little bit too focused on story, but now I think they got the balance really well here. And one thing that DC is doing that Marvel cannot do is theme music. Because here we have Superman, and they reach back to Christopher Reeve's original theme music from Superman that they play when we see Superman. They have the original Tim Burton theme music playing for Batman. Gal Gadot now has theme music as Wonder Woman in her third film here appearance as the character. So that is so iconic and strikes such an emotional chord, and Marvel doesn't do any of that.
Okay, is action-packed?
It is.
Is it too action-packed?
Great
or is it
action.
Great action.
Really good action. I like the villains' henchmen who look like winged monkeys from The Wizard of Oz because they're flying alien insects.
That's how you like them.
And I love Amy Adams as Lois Lane. I just think that Batman's voice here, Ben Affleck, Batfleck, went a little bit low again. He's doing a little bit of his Christian Bale impression, which is a little irritating, but it's fantastic. And stay tuned, see it, and stay tuned for the 2 extra scenes during the end credits. So it's become like a standard now of a superhero genre. It's not exclusive to Marvel anymore for those extra scenes.
Well, that's a
Great.
see it.
That's awesome.
All right,
Lady Bird.
Lady Bird is a great indie film. It's a dramedy from writer-director Greta Gerwig, who's a fantastic actress. And she goes behind the camera here and brings really one of the most heartfelt films of the year. It's really a gem. I loved this movie when I saw it.
Okay. Talk about whether or not you feel like people can relate to it.
You really can. I feel like no matter where you're at in life, this is about a girl who is struggling with her identity, dealing with her parents. It's Saoirse Ronan and Laurie Metcalf both getting Oscar buzz for their performances here. And no matter where you're at, if you want more than what you have in life right now, or you're yearning for something different, or you want to be someone different than who you are, and you're struggling with that, in midlife, later life, whatever, you will relate to these characters. The screenplay is so real, the dialogue is so natural that you can't help but identify with these characters.
And the themes are great.
I love it. I love how it's dealing with identity and dealing with parents, like mothers, daughters, dealing with relationships for the first time. I mean, we're not experiencing relationships for the first time, or we're in long-term relationships, but watching this high school girl deal with it, it's like the themes relate. And there's like right here between Saoirse and Lucas Hedges there, I was crying during that scene. It's so beautiful.
Okay.
But see it. This is a really great movie.
Rated
It's
R.
Rated R, getting some Oscar buzz, and it's a gem of film.
Now, I mean, we got to talk about this next one, because first of all, I've never heard of it, and I didn't know how to pronounce it correctly.
It's Novitiate.
Novitiate.
Which is the school that in a convent where nuns go to be trained, and this takes place in the 1960s, and it's a very controversial look at the way that nuns were trained up until that point when the Pope came through with some reforms, and the Reverend Mother at this particular school pushed back against those reforms.
And this is rated R.
It is. So if you want an R-rated nun movie,
This is the one to see.
you might know what you're in store
wouldn't?
for. Right. Well, these young
look
girls
at all
in the
the
school
nuns.
are dealing with some very realistic human emotions, and it's a good movie. Melissa Leo, Oscar winner as the Reverend Mother, is very good. Julianne Nicholson as the concerned mother is very good, but it's slow moving, so I'd say stream it. It's
Okay.
not a must-see in the theater.
Is it have sexual content?
It does have sexual content. It also has some violence because the
Okay.
practices are so extreme and sadistic.
Okay.
Let's
wow.
talk about your wonderful giveaway.
Giveaway. Well, also opening new is Wonder, the new Julia Roberts film about #Choose Kind and anti-bullying based on the great hit book. So I'm giving away 2 passes for 2 free tickets to the Milwaukee area at AMC, but also a couple of these gift bags, which include a light-up skyscape, some fidget spinners, the book, a camera lens, and
The
stuff.
book is
So,
phenomenal. I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm excited
wanna
to
see
see
that
it.
one.
The book is wonderful, and you can win that great swag by going to Ryan's website. It's ryanjreviews.com. Entered to win the Wonder giveaway. You can also like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Instagram and Twitter for full movie reviews. Be sure to check out his website. Again, it is ryanjreviews.com. Always a blast to see you.
Great,
Ryan.
you too. Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.